So trigger warning for anyone who is invested in using Rifaximin to treat small intestinal bacterial overgrowth. Let me lead with a question, and I'm going to end with a question. My lead question is, have you ever gone to the doctor, gone to a hospital, gone to a clinic with constipation and been prescribed an antibiotic? No, you haven't, because they're not used for that. But if you have constipation and you have a SIBO test that's positive, you'll likely be prescribed this. But why? Because let's look at what the Cleveland Clinic says about Rifaximin. It's an antibiotic that treats diarrhea caused by traveling or irritable bowel syndrome. There's nothing about constipation there. There's nothing about SIBO there. And here's a second piece of information, and this is coming from the Mayo Clinic. Rifaximin is used to treat travelers' diarrhea that is caused by E. coli. It is also used to prevent hepatic encephalopathy. This medicine is also used to treat irritable bowel syndrome with diarrhea. There's nothing about constipation here. There's nothing about SIBO. Rifaximin is an antibiotic that works by killing the bacteria and preventing its growth. And finally, this is from the National Library of Medicine. Rifaximin is an antibiotic used to treat irritable bowel syndrome with diarrhea. And it does that as a broad spectrum, meaning it kills everything, gram-negative and gram-positive species. So why is this important to you? It's important to you because if you have had a SIBO test and your main symptom is constipation or alternating constipation diarrhea, you don't meet the criteria to receive this medication. And what I would like to know is, if you have a constipation dominant picture and you tested positive for a SIBO test and you were given Rifaximin or Xifaxan, did it work? And if it did work and you did feel better, did it last? Because it's not indicated to be used in this manner. I can see it being used for diarrhea conditions, and chances are if you tested positive for a SIBO test, I mean, that test is so inaccurate, but if you tested positive for that and you have diarrhea and abdominal pain and you took Rifaximin, chances are you were actually treating irritable bowel syndrome D, diarrhea, not so much a small intestinal bacterial overgrowth. But I would love to know, so please tell me out there, if you've been diagnosed with this, if you have constipation and you were prescribed Rifaximin, Xifaxan, you took it, did you get the result that you wanted, and did it last?